episode, and this is coming to you with the kind compliments of FMF, the Premium Ceylon Tea. Thank you, FMF, for the sponsorship. And today, in this special episode, we have a very well-known personality who has been very much busy with the community work. She has been former permanent secretary for education. She has been traveling around the world. And today I managed to get her, despite her heavy schedule. She is no other than Basundra. Hi. Hello, madam. How are you?
Hello, Yasin. Thank you very much for the invite.
Thank you. In fact, I am so happy that I managed to get you. I know you're quite busy, but that's okay. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Today, we're going to talk about some of the things that you are doing, especially with the community side and then, of course, the education side. Tell me the background. I'm just trying to figure out when you were a permanent secretary, because apparently you, right from the bottom, you went up to the top. How was that journey?
Wow, it was quite interesting. Initially, I should start with my background, my family background.
Are you from Suva?
No. I'm originally from Lambasa.
Oh, wow.
Born on the cane belts. My parents were farmers, 5 siblings.
They're still there in Lambasa?
Unfortunately, I lost my 3 brothers.
Right.
So surviving are just my sister and me.
Okay.
And my sister still lives in Lambasa.
So how often do you go to Lambasa?
Frequently I travel because my roots are there. The roots are there. So I go and visit the family. And the recent one that I went was in December, and then I'm going there again in April for a family
What
function.
is that? Okay, that's one side, the roots. The second, when you go into a village life, what is there that you love the most?
Oh, I'm a village girl, very hardworking. We have worked on the cane farm, in the vegetable farms, and with the look of my dressing, and I'm known to be a sari person. I'm always clad in a sari, and I love to wear that. When I go to the village, I like that village life.
That village
food? Village food, and that Korotari River, the famous Korotari River that you would have heard about. The river still exists, although very shallow now. And the most interesting part was when I was growing up with my brothers younger, and the flood waters during the flooding time, as the flood used to come, my brothers and I would jump in the river and swim from this end to that end.
Yeah, I used to do that too.
Yes.
And especially when I was in my village, that was one of the favorites, because all the boys used to sort of get along during that time.
Yes, absolutely. You can see I had 3 brothers, and I would jump with my brothers in the river, and we would float and catch the wood and the coconut, collect them, put it on the side. Not that we needed that, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. So I do go on the banks of the river now, not so much to swim, but still appreciate and remember my days.
So your journey all started from Lambasa, the high school, and then of course you moved to another level, which was secondary. And then how did you get into the ministry side of it? Were you selected because of your being the most top honors student?
No, I started as a secondary school teacher. I was a commerce teacher, and my first school was DAV Girls College, and then I never stopped. I was ambitious, and then this is my message to girls as well. You must always keep a goal there in life, and you must work towards it with integrity and honesty. I worked very hard. I had a very supportive husband as well. So from a teacher's role, I became the head of department, then assistant principal, vice principal, principal of a small school, principal of a very large school, and then ultimately
Which school are you talking about when you say you're the principal of a very large school?
Vunimono High School. When I was the principal of that school, the school roll was 1,600 students, 65 academic staff, 12 support staff, and it was a lot of fun.
The success of being the principal of such a big school, what was that at the back of your mind, or with the teachers? What was it?
A very nice question. I think I should allude and talk about this. When I became the principal of that school, the school is a Sanatan Dharam school. And there is always, for a faith-based school, there is always a mission and vision. So my connotation to that was that the body that had formed the Sanatan Dharam, that school, they wanted to promote their religion. There was no mandir in the school. So I was the initiator, and I built Saraswati Mataji Mandir there.
Okay.
And then whilst I was the principal, I ran several programs in the school, got the students, organized Ramayana ceremonies, got the outsiders involved in it. So I promoted the school. I promoted it to an extent that the Mandir became very famous. Because as I said, I'm a determined person. I'm a very determined person.
So working with the community or the committee rather, was it tough, or at times there was a clash, or because you had your own agenda and they had their own? Was there any time that you had agreed, disagreed?
Okay. This is an interesting one as well, and there was a lot of commotion between the school management and the principals before I became the principal of the school. Always the management used to close the gate on the principal, but when I became a famous principal. In that whatever I asked for, probably there was respect because I was a female. There was respect because of my dressing, because there was respect because of the way I communicated and put my agendas forward to them. I was very fortunate. Then the manager was Mr. Govind Singh, and he was an academic and he was a school principal previously, a very successful principal. Working with him as a manager, I could put my subject and he would listen.
And did you have a clash with the teachers?
Never.
In
fact, I was, I was a good person.
How come you became so good with everyone there? Well, what is that?
Because
one catalyst.
You don't know the other part of me. I was a Unionist. Actually, I was the first female to be the Assistant General Secretary of Fiji Teachers Union. I held that position for 11 years and I went through several elections to be able to retain that position. And that position also gave me the reason for holding international union positions. And I'm a good communicator. That I know. I'm a very good communicator. So, you know what? I used to hold staff meetings. So we did a major fundraising. And, I had a very short stint at Bunimono High. I was the principal of that school for only one term, but I was the principal of Nosori High School, another school in Budi South. It was a ailing school. When I became the principal of that school, the student roll was just 90. And, I thought what to do to make that school famous as well. And I started preparing prospectus with the help of my teachers and with the community around. I saw the school was getting isolated because there's no connection between the school and the community. So my theme for that school became bridging the gap between the school and the community. So all the senior citizens who were living and watching the school during the day, I had to invite them to school for afternoon tea, to any function that was organized. I would go especially invite to them. So I became popular with them as well. And there was a great support for school. Not boasting, but with immense pride and dignity. In 2 years' time, I made that school into a model school where the ministry was even appreciating, and there were workshops for teachers conducted at the school.
Are you still doing some of those community things?
Yes.
Because although it might be linked to the school, but there are other things that you are doing, right?
Yes, like Saraswati Mataji Mandir still exists there, although I do not know how the current principals are managing it. I still have an obligation and responsibility to visit the mandir all the time, ensure that the idols are properly kept, clean the temple as well. And I also visit a lot of other temples. I'm invited to death ceremonies. I go and speak at death ceremonies. I also speak in the wedding ceremonies. And I am currently the manager of the famous Indian college, Jainaran College. I'm the manageress of that school, and I also sit
your
on
role,
the board.
when you say you are the manager, so what are your different roles being a manager of a school? Because you've been as a principal already different schools.
Yes.
But now you are in the management position.
Yes.
What are the roles that are slightly different from what the school principal is?
It is now liaison with the principal.
Okay,
the
it's more working with the principal.
With the principal, looking at the capital projects, looking at the things that the school needs to outshine. Like currently what we are doing with the principal is renovation, major renovations is undergoing in the school so that we can make the school more conducive, more friendly. And Jainaran College is a brand name. Every child wants to be at Jainaran College. Likewise, Deenbandhu Primary School and Joginder Singh Primary School in Tamavua. I am also in the board of both the schools, and this is the role now, going to the functions.
Do you have free time? I'm just thinking because you're doing so many different things.
And
Where do you
currently
get
I'm a
that free
lecturer.
time?
Yeah, and currently I'm a lecturer.
You are a lecturer too?
Yeah, lecturer.
Where do you get all those free time, madam?
It is, that volunteer thing, helping out, and I'm also having a very kind heart. I also want to ensure that our religious values and all these things are filtered down to the community. I also do a lot of women empowerment. I talk to women.
I can understand that now with your sort of like all the explanations, all the things that you've been doing. But I've been told that you sort of like the gardening and all those things, your home is very well done as far as the gardens are done.
Yes, I love my flowers.
Okay, you love your flowers.
I love my flowers. I love my compound. I also
And it's all done with your supervision.
Yes, with my supervision.
And sometimes you are very much heavily involved in it.
Exactly. My landscaping was done by us. The planting was done by us. But no, with aging, I hire a gardener to come and do it. But I ensure that I go into my garden.
All according to your plan.
Yes, according to my plan. And right said and done, my gardens are very beautiful. Everybody who passes the road where my house is located, they still admire.
Oh wow, nice. Are you a good cook still? Or I've been told that you do lots of cooking, but can you describe more like your cooking side of it?
I'm a vegetarian. Unfortunately, I'm a vegetarian, so I mostly do vegetarian dishes for myself. But my daughter is a non-veg. I used to cook for her, not that I was, hesitant. I loved cooking for her as well. So I take out my time to do all these things. My house is also very beautiful. Not boasting again, but I've got a beautiful house. I keep it very neatly. So I balance out my time for the community work, for my profession as a lecturer in education, and also, upkeep of my property and premises.
Every morning, wake up with a smile. With FMFT, it's all worth the while. Hey, it's an FMF day. Tea time is calling, you need a quick fix. With FMFT, you have the right mix. Hey, it's the FMF way.
FMF Finest Ceylon Tea is second to none.
Hey, FMF all the way.
Yeah, you do so many different things and very successful in all those areas. But in between, the sad news we heard was you lost your husband.
Yeah.
Was there any lull period where there was more like you didn't know what to do? I do understand and I sympathize with you.
Yeah, I lost my husband in 2023 after a long fight with cancer.
Right.
And after losing him, initially I was bogged down and, lost interest in everything. I thought life was coming to an end. But I had the support of my daughter, not so much about my relatives, but I had the support of my daughter. And slowly, I thought I'm also going to exit one day. So now I'm coming back to life again.
Okay.
I'm coming back to life.
And what is that push?
It is just the spirituality from within.
Okay.
The grieving period.
Life goes on.
Life goes on. Yes. So
it's every day is a very special day.
And I think I have got the support of some very good community workers. Like one of them is Mr. Jogendra Singh. And you forgot, I also contested the national elections.
Yeah, how did that go?
In 2023, I contested the election in my virtue of being the permanent secretary, director of secondary education, deputy secretary, and principals. Well, I think politics is a different ball game. Initially,
do you think it is your the sort of more like your taste of things there?
I am a politician, like semi-politics as well, because I was in the union, and I held an international position as well in the union. That's why I'm widely traveled. I have attended several meetings, and that's why you'd notice I have no problem in communication. I can communicate. So I have traveled widely, attending meetings and all those things. So politics is inside there. But looking at Fiji politics, I think people align themselves on party lines. So if you want to win and go, then you have to choose the best party.
It's more to do with you always select the best horse if you want to win it.
Exactly.
Your hobbies, some of the things that you were doing 10 years back, Is it still part of you or you have changed a little bit?
No, I still feel young. SN, I still feel young.
Nice.
Although the grieving period in 2023 to 2024 did take me back in my life. But even with the age, I still feel I'm young. My hobbies are the same. I like singing. I like dancing as well.
I saw some TikToks. Oh my God.
Yes, I make TikToks, and TikToks help me get out of my grieving period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And are you a foodie person?
Not so much.
Not
Being
so
a
much.
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Not so much. Yeah.
Are you a sweet person or a savory person?
I think savory.
Savory will do.
Savory will do. But sweet too as well. I cook
Okay.
a lot of sweets as well. The
Nice.
Indian savories, I do cook them.
Anything favorite?
Well, I initially used to cook gulab jamun first. That
Okay.
would be my first dish, gulab jamun, and then after that, all other things come in. I make good curry too.
Oh, okay. And are you a movie person?
Yes, I like
You love movies?
Yeah.
Old
But I
and
like
new?
classical movies.
Classical movies?
Yeah, classical movies.
Any particular actor you are very much fond of?
No.
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 Just a good story.
Good story. Yeah, Rekha used to be, my admirable figure because she
You're going
also
on the
wears
same path
sari.
as Rekha too, with all the saris.
Yes, and I love to sing. I love singing old songs, old hits, and TikToks.
In few words, describe yourself as pay your life. Awesome.
Life.
Nice.
I'd say, life was awesome with the husband around.
Yeah.
Because mine was a love marriage, not a hidden story. During his death, when his show was there, I opted to speak because I'm a public speaker.
Right.
I opted to speak, and the few lovely songs that we used to share during our wedding anniversaries and so forth, I sang for him. I said it would not be nice if he just goes away from home because we still believe the spirit is around and he listens. I said for the last time I did that. Life was awesome. Life is still good. I'm trying to get out of it, and I want to live my life now.
What's a message for the ladies who will be watching you right now? They should get inspired.
Yes, I believe all women should get inspired. With me around, I am a role model for many. All my students that have gone through me, even the university students that I'm teaching, and you didn't ask, SN, I am currently training the teachers.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I coordinate the graduate certificate in education program, which is for those teachers who do not have teacher training. I train them to be teachers. And sort of the way I articulate and I deliver my classes, I think all get inspired, and I inspire women too. I believe every woman has got this leadership within. It's just that they have to tap onto that and come away from this shyness and think that the world is looking at you. No, everybody is unique. We all have unique characters, so we should just come out of it and start participating in everything, and confidence only comes when you are portraying your excellence.
You said the teachers should get inspired from you. You got someone whom you got inspired from? Anybody in the world I'm talking about? Anybody you sort of admire?
My role models were Indira Gandhi and Margaret Thatcher. Actually, when I was director secondary, people started calling me. Yeah, Iron Lady. They started calling me Margaret Thatcher because when I make my decision, I make consulted decisions. I don't make decisions in isolation. I consult people, so I know it carries weight. And so I was labeled as Margaret Thatcher. When I make decisions, I don't change. School management. So when I was director secondary, I used to travel a lot to schools, and because of my sari, they used to call me local Indira Gandhi.
Oh wow, nice.
So they were my role models. And another person that I would never forget, Mr. Divanchan, when I was teaching at Bhavani Dayal Arya College as head of department commerce. He was the principal, and believe me, he used to address the assembly. He would hold the table and speak for hours, and he was so fluent and articulate. I used to look at him and admire him as a young teacher, and I would think, someday I want to speak like him. And I am a very good public speaker, as I said.
So nice of you.
Yeah.
You have said so many different things about your life, your food, your journey, and Today, what do you think of yourself?
I'm an accomplished woman. I don't hesitate. I don't hesitate to say in any forum, I am an accomplished woman. I did everything. I became the permanent secretary for education. You said I started from the initial stage. I did not miss any rank and file in the education system. I went to the top. From there, no. After leaving the permanent secretary job, I became the manager monitoring and compliance at Fiji National University. I worked in that position till I opted to go for elections. After elections, when I couldn't make it to the parliament, unfortunately, I then thought of going into teaching, the tertiary teaching, and that's my last lap of my career. So, and then I have got a beautiful house, you said, not boasting, God gifted. I've got a very beautiful house. I've got lovely gardens. The upkeep and everything is just perfect. I ensure that everything is perfect in my compound, inside my house and outside. And you've seen my vehicle as well, a classy vehicle. So I say, I think I've got my daughter married in Brisbane. She's very happy. She's also working in a university as a program writer.
What's her name?
Sunanda.
Okay.
Sunanda, beautiful child, my only child, and I'm extremely proud of my daughter as well. My husband had an accomplished life as well. He died at age 64, but he left everything for me, and I think he knew that I could survive without him. That's why he left me. So I believe your question, I am an accomplished woman.
My final question for this special episode, of course, Chai with SN, FMF, the finest premium Ceylon tea. My final question is, did you ever thought that one day you'll be sitting with Fiji's #1 announcer and doing some chit-chat on a special episode?
Oh God, I'm saying, let's shake hands.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for this invite. In fact, it is lovely. The moments are very cheerful, and you are a famous announcer, I know, and it is just, I can't say how thankful I am for this occasion.
Thank you, Basundra. Thank you so much for taking out time. It was indeed a wonderful chat, I must say. I enjoyed every moment of it, and I'm quite sure our viewers throughout the world right now, those who are watching, I hope you all gonna enjoy this episode. Do like and send your comments. Thank you once again, FMF, for the sponsorship. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.